No, I don't want to hear tapes. Can you make something? Can you do something spontaneously?
Yes, I can set up something, but that takes time. That takes programming.
Well, that's
time.
okay. We'll watch you.
Okay.
I've never seen that done.
Oh, let me see. For instance, now I put the synthesizer through.
Now you're using both. I see you're using a Moog synthesizer. Are you? And you, I think you implied that you are building things for the Moog synthesizer.
Yeah, well, I have developed some modules for the Moog synthesizer, and which are being used. And
but you've made your own too.
I have my own, and as a matter of fact, I built synthesizers before the Moog synthesizer was known, and this is the earliest modular system, which was described in the Electronics magazine in 1961, and on which I presented a paper in 1960 at the Audio Engineering Society. On this, I also have a U.S. patent. Now, this modular system which I have here, which is really not broken up into modules.
Oh, this one here?
Yes. This has been used for features that went on television, commercial TV, and so forth, and were used for movies. And on that I can do quite some composing work. And these instruments alone, I can use, or I can use them in conjunction with an electronic organ, or for instance, looking aside from the Moog synthesizer, I can use it in conjunction with the clavioline. I have been involved in the development of the clavioline, incidentally, which was I would say, the melody instrument of the 1950s. And I've done features for the clavioline and the synthesizer system.
What's wrong?
Don't know yet.
Oh, yeah. Can I try that?
Pardon me?
Can I try that?
Yes.
Are you recording this or what is this?
It's a tape loop.
Uh-huh. What is the echo?
Yes. Yes.
Now, I saw a lot of the different instruments listed on those tabs.
Yes.
Was the idea to imitate other instruments and kind of...
Yes, this was the major idea. There was a time, really it was, I would say, between 1950 and 1960, or close to 1960, I should say 1959, where I started to go commercial. That is, to go by the taste and the comprehension of the public.
And they wanted imitations?
And they wanted to have imitations. They were not ready for new sounds. At least I had the impression from my early experiments with the mellochord, although there were some avant-gardists, but they were in the minority.
Why, were there instruments made at that time that did that had their own sounds?
Yes,
did you design any of those?
Yes, sure. I had the mellochord, and let me just go here.
Well, aside from that, could you think of anything that you would do, or do you really see that as the biggest obstacle in your life?
It's hard to say, hard to judge at any time what were the biggest obstacles, you know. I look at my past life as something that is necessary, has been necessary for the things that are to come. I do not see anything. It's only a very complex life. This is the only thing I can say. And there's only a danger in this complexity of the life that you can slice yourself too thin. But on the other hand, there are many things required to build a personality. And I would say a person who possibly builds instruments only and doesn't make any music, he doesn't have a complete view of things. Or a person who just writes about things and doesn't do anything else, he doesn't have a complete view of things. Or a person who just makes the music, he has possibly more out of it than the person who builds instrument. The man who is only on one side, only in one field, let's say who can build instruments or do electronic things and can do music, but he cannot express himself, he is still not a complete person. I think you have to do quite a number of, use quite a number of means to express yourself, to be a well-rounded person. And this is something that I tried to acquire the facility, the capability to express myself in so many different languages and do things in so many different ways. And it all comes only on one common denominator: to be creative.
Okay, you can turn the lights up.
Yeah. The lights off.
Sure.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, this one too.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh yes, that's it. So this was the quick or brief, but yet hopefully comprehensive showing of the Bode Witch Kitchen.